start your own show. It'll be fun. I'm gonna start out at my local Wally here. I haven't been out in a couple days. Maybe things have changed. I highly effing doubt it. Let's take a look. Nonetheless, once more into the fray. Hours later than I should have been out. I'm just putting in a little bit of a voiceover here because there were a bunch of people that had their kids there, and the kids were making excessive amounts of noise. 'Tis the season, everybody, so just kind of enjoy what I found here. There was this weird thing. I couldn't quite figure it out. But Andre was looking at the new pink slips, the larger scales, and I noticed that Nazar had found a new case, so like a new set. So I was kind of checking it out to see if I could find any of the new ones or anything in Majorette that looked interesting. Not really, though. Anyway, Andre was looking at the larger scale from Jada, the pink slip cars specifically, and noticing in store, he was noticing that a lot of them were flawed paint jobs and things of that nature, which I have not noticed in the hyper realistics, the hyperspec cars, and the muscle. But maybe they have the same flaws. I don't know. I did notice though that both of all three of these that I picked up were really heavy, and the Bronco that he got from Pink Slip was not very heavy. So I wonder if it was just that particular vehicle, or perhaps it was the base that just weighed that much. I guess I'll have to ask Andre. And then, kept looking around, found some of these 100-year-old vans. Welcome to the PNW, folks, where we just don't see diecast on time. But look at this set right here from Matchbox. I was really blown away. This is a set I may have to pick up. But other than that, some of these, the 70th anniversary ones with moving parts on them, we've been seeing a lot of short card stuff turn up here, and I wonder if that has anything to do with the 100-piece sets or 50-piece sets or whatever that they have that keep turning up. People pick up the case, they take what they want out of it, and then they leave the rest. But speaking of leave the rest, I will just sort of leave the rest of this here to play out. I don't have anything more to say, and my dog has gotten himself stuck in my robot vacuum. I can't deal with this. I should just leave you stuck to that robot, dude. I should just leave you stuck there. Anyway, also here, I was looking at wrestling figures for Andre. I'm still looking for that Danhausen figure, but I think he really slept that one. Best casting of this year, absolutely. Not a heck of a lot else, though. Some moving parts. Or actually super fast, excuse me. Yeah. Mitsubishi. Hey, the hot dog wagon. always nice to see the Oscar Mayer wagon. And, I love this thing. Just love the card art. Pink slips, but none of that new case yet that Zara has seen. The 917, which I reviewed a little while ago. Oh, that's cool. Little Edelbrock action. These short cards are turning up everywhere now. I have no idea why, but it's a brand new thing. Pib. Oh, this Super B is still here. This thing reminds me of a can of chili. All right, and that's that. Let's see if Andre's wrestling figures here. Motu wrestling. Let's see. It's AEW. Close but no cigar. He's still kicking himself for that.
Alas, poor Flavor Flav. I knew him, Horatio, a man of infinite raps.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. My wife dragged me out of the house.
We're gonna go kick a ball and go see what's in the Center Street Target.
Come with us. Oh, and we're going to TJ Maxx and crap too. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I just lost my wife in record time. I mean, like, record time. I don't need to take it out of the box to know that that just sucks. Absolutely sucks. And I will not need one of those. It's Copperhead. Chainsaw Dude. Alright. Cool. Green. Get your kitty yo-yo this year. Just in case you thought I was kidding, I'm not. Buy your kid a new Duncan Imperial, or if you really want to splurge, you get the the executive wood yo-yo in its own special little carry-in case. I'm not kidding about buying a yo-yo for the holidays. And it doesn't matter
what part of the planet you're from. Buy a Duncan Imperial yo-yo. Okay? I still have mine. I have 3 yo-yos. Usually, if I've got my dogs, I've got 5. Anyway, on to my closing thought here. You'll know because I'm going to switch sides. Watch. Things are beginning to pick up out there. Annie had a sort of a nice observation, though. She noticed how a lot of the shopping lanes, the pay lanes, were closed. The store looked almost artificially busy because no one was able to check out. We ended up leaving. Just ended up leaving the Target, didn't end up buying anything there. And there was stuff that my wife needed for the sale that she's doing this weekend. So it was really kind of a bummer. But, you know, for these corporations to sort of artificially choke things down because they don't want to pay as much for security or whatever else, and they're constantly getting ripped off, and they're blaming getting ripped off on closing their stores. It seems like a self-perpetuating prophecy of sorts nowadays. I did not see anything in the way of new die-cast or anything of that nature, but I am seeing lots of new action figures out there, and there is occasionally the new Matchbox or something of that nature that, at least something that I hadn't seen before in the season anyway. But also on Friday, I went by Radar Toys, which is 1440 Lancaster Drive Northeast here in Salem. And they also have a store presence in Eugene, Oregon. So if you find yourself in Eugene or Salem, you can stop by Radar Toys. Tell them Cameron sent you for absolutely no special treatment whatsoever. Okay. But I did pick up another issue of Hawk World. This is sort of takes place on Thanagorn or Thanagarius, wherever Hawkman's from. I can't think of it right now. And my brain is sort of jellified. It's don't get old. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, I picked this up. I did not, I was like, oh wow, I've seen this for a couple bucks more other places. It's only $1. But then I noticed that somebody had placed a big yellow sticker right in the middle of the cover, and that's why it was only $1. You can see how it kind of blended in, and I didn't see it until I got home and was really kind of looking at them closely. I didn't spend a lot of time in the store. I kind of ducked in, grabbed some stuff, and left. Picked up another issue of Blue Devil. These things they're so weird. It's about a guy who gets magically stuck in a costume. And so he looks like he does, but he's not actually a devil. It's hard to explain. Even harder to explain when you have like Garfield Goose or who's this? Godfrey Goose is on the loose. I have a feeling that the old DC bullpen was smoking something this week. And as always, I will pick up every issue of Firestorm I can get my hands on. Character that was kind of developed as I was leaving high school in the 80s based on 3 Mile Island and all of those other things, those nuclear accidents that began to proliferate and still continue to this day. Man's folly with the atom, what can you say? But this is something I hadn't seen, actually, was any of the new 52 treatment of Firestorm, and apparently in this line, because I read through this kind of really quickly last night while I was in front of the TV, apparently there are lots and lots of firestorms that have been created in Russia and the US, and it's sort of an arms race almost. Kind of an interesting take on it. Although I really do like the combining of two characters, one that's major league, physical, young and physical, and the other one is old and mental. Let me rephrase that. And then last dollar bin book I picked up was an Ultimate Fantastic Four. The Ultimate series is not something that I have dabbled in all that much. I really try to keep my buying of Fantastic Four anywhere under issue 300. That means kind of, into the 90s, I guess, maybe a little bit into the 90s. The Ultimates came much later, of course, but I do love me some Ben Grimm, and the cover just really drew me in. What can I tell you? I'll let you know how it is. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. I had to take pictures of this and flash it around to Jersey and Andre and Nazar. But issue 2 of Justice League v Godzilla v Kong is out, and it's at your local comic book shop. So if you are picking up this series, head on out and pick it up, because apparently there were people that were trying to buy this one out from under me while it was waiting for me to come pick it up at Radar. Thank you very much again to all the staff at Radar who protect my interests. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, folks. Annie says have a good one, because she had to head off and get her sale stuff together. And so I'm going to, while she's out of the house, I'm going to take advantage, and I'm going to run the Eufy and a few other things. And then look forward to my Saturday night. You take care, everybody, and remember, if you hit that subscribe button for each and every content provider that you enjoy on YouTube, you are doing them the biggest favor you can do. And we know there's a lot of other people covering toys. There's a lot of other people doing what we do here at Monkey Shine Labs. So we really appreciate it when you spend a couple of minutes of your day with us here. We do. Thanks very much, and we will see you all again here very, very soon on the old Monkey Shine Lab, everybody. Take care of each other, and remember, hit that subscribe button. I'm not asking for myself. I'm asking for all the creators whose content you enjoy on this platform. Okay? Take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Batman here, and hey, just, come here, I'm gonna pelvic thrust on you, dog. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Get off of me. Get off of me. I'm sorry. I won't make Christopher Nolan's Batman. Oh, 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 oh. Cut it out, man. Go away. You guys, I'm trying to be serious. Alas, poor Flavor Flav. He was a man of infinite jest. I knew him, Horatio. Let's try that again.